Hi there. I'm not that energetic this morning because I woke up at 6 a.m. for no apparent reason, but I am ready to start my day. So before I put on my makeup, I like to put my hair up in a bun. No, I never use a hair tie when I do this because apparently my hair is long enough to wrap it around itself. Wait, what is that? You know what? To prevent this from happening, I'm gonna just put on my trusty headband, which then I realized I should have put it on backwards. So we're going to put it on the right way, stopping my flyaways from flying in my face, and let's start. So for the base of my face, I only have 2 shades of foundation. 2. The 2 lightest shades I've ever seen. Here's my concealer palette, which I have 2. I don't know if I should even bring out the other one. You know what, I'm going to show you. This is probably a mistake because it's kind of dirty and gross and I already have. You know what? We're going to continue without it. So we're going to go to my beautiful place. So for the first shade of my foundation that is way too light, this is too light, and I don't have a mirror, so I'll be right back. So I'm back with my mirror, and I'm going to put this foundation all over my face. This is a very sheer foundation, so whatever it may apply to you, use whatever that works with you. I'm not doing brands on here because a lot of the brands on my foundation are kind of missing. This is just a missing patch on my head if you're wondering why I'm pointing. So that is not foundation that's missing, but I do like to blend out my foundation down my neck, ears, and everywhere that it may be flawlessly blended. Second lightest shade that is also way too light, I like to use that as a highlighting foundation, which would be the bridge of my nose, T-zone, eyelids, under eyes, and chin. This may apply just to me, but I like to put it in those places. If you feel like you should put it somewhere else, do so. This is just how I do my routine in the morning with makeup, even though I stabbed my eye out just now. But this just is how I recommend it. So for my contour, I like to use the shade that's closest to my real skin tone, which, you know, kind of had a lot of foundation on the back, which I'm just gonna smear that away. I'm gonna blend this all down the cheeks. I'm gonna blend it in the temples, the forehead, which try to make it look as close to my skin color since this foundation was way too light for me. And also down my nose and around my eyelids. So I'm going to use the darkest shade on my palette, which I have to be very careful for because it's kind of dark, as you can see. So just wipe it away and just try again. So I'm going to use powder to fix all this and set it, and it kind of opened it upside down, so it kind of spilled everywhere. So this setting powder is supposed to help set my foundation and also tone down the contour. I like to also swipe my face around because there's been photos of me where you've seen the powder still on my face, and sometimes I like to feel to where I didn't put setting powder. So this is just my regimen of what I do. For this part, I can't tell you how I do my eyebrows or how to make them look like mine. I just growed mine out for 2 months and then they end up looking like this. So I'm going to just use my eyebrow gel and my little brush just to blend it out. This part I'm not really well with talking about because I'm not good at commentary. And this is the first video I'm doing with talking, so you can just do your eyebrows how you want, but this is how I do it. And once I put concealer, I'm going to just blend it out, and my eyebrows should turn out to look like this. So these are the lipstick colors I'm using for my eyes. I have pink, yellow, and orange. I will explain later. I have some tape to help me do the wing. And for one of the palettes, I'm using this dark navy blue that ends up being purple at the end of my wing. And this other palette that would also mattify the lipsticks to be the colors they really are. So it's actually going to be red, yellow, and orange. So let's get started with this part. So I put tape to help me with the wing because I can't even help myself to even give myself a clean wing. Yes, this is lipsticks, which is kind of weird, but this is what I find to the best of my quality for best coverage and color when it comes to putting on eyeshadows. So I blend it out as best as I can to make this wing at the end of my eye, and I do put it under my eye so it blends all together, so there's not just nothing underneath. After that, I put the lipstick on my eyelid that is orange, and I would blend that to the inner part of my eye and connect it to the rest of the wing. So for this part, I was kind of surprised because red is usually weird with pink underneath, but this actually came out better than I thought. So this is how I try to make my wing, is using a brush and tape, but to blend that out, I'm going to just put the orange right after that, so it's a nice seamless ombre color, And I put that towards the tear duct, so which makes it blend all together, and again underneath my eye so it all connects in one big color. So this should be how the outcome comes, orange to red. So I realized after 2 minutes of trying with this lipstick, it does not come out the color I want it to be for my base of yellow. And then I also realized the time I did this look before, I actually used concealer, so I'm going and rummage around my bag for my concealer. So I have very hooded eyes. I like to actually conceal way above my eyelid, but I actually like to conceal where the eyelid would meet with the crease. I like to press on my eyeshadow with my fingers, but the brush never gives me full coverage and gives me a brighter look. After I do the yellow on both sides, I like to blend in the orange so I also get the almost reverse ombre, which is not really reverse, but it's just rounded to the point where I feel like it looks very blended, it comes all together. Then I would actually put the red right after so it blends into the wing of the eyeshadow. So this is where I put in that navy blue, which ends up not looking like navy blue in video. It looks more burgundy, but trust me, in real life it is. And just blend it on the very top of the wing, never anywhere below, or blend it with the rest of the colors. So for this highlighter palette, I'm going to use the yellow, and I'm going to put it on the inner corners of my eye. This part never got recorded for some reason, so all you just see me doing is blending some of it in and swiping the fallout. This part is actually rare. I never show people how I do my eyeliner in like a slower version of a video. So for people who can't do straight wings freelancing it like I do, I will show you how to do it with tape, which is not that hard. I probably started with tape before, but I like to freelance it a lot better. Just this one comes out a lot more cleaner and less of a mess to clean up, which do as you please, whatever you recommend for yourself, that would be great. So when I peel off the tape, when I'm done doing my eyeshadow, it tends to take off my foundation as well with it. So to fix that, I take my sponge with whatever foundation left on it and try to blend it out as best as I can to clean it up. So this is a mascara I like using. This actually helps me because my eyelashes are very tiny. As you can see, it's nothing. Makes them nice and long and light. So I forgot to show you guys that this is how my eyeshadow came out. This is how the outcome should be. If it didn't come out, you tried your best. So with that same gold color I used on the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to use it as a highlighter, which actually is its main purpose. I also like to put this on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and really enough as it is, I like to put this on the cupid's bow of my lip and under it, because I am one of those people that hate lipstick and hate lip gloss, but this is what I would do to cover it. So this is how your lip should come out. This actually is my second time doing this in the last 2 days of me actually doing it the first time. My outcome was actually kind of an idea that went actually good for once, so let me know how you think of it. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, but I think this look came out very nice. Nice summer look for the end of summer, so see ya!